Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are starting Symphogear G, or the second season of Symphogear, if you prefer to call it that one. This is the first episode titled the Gungnir Girl, so I assume probably referring to Hibiki, and reintroduction of her and her into the series, essentially, after the quite rushed ending towards 13, apparently, because a lot of you have been telling me, because Symphogear fandom is insane in just how vocal they are when it comes to this series. I said before, it's not the biggest franchise in the world, but it has some of the most passionate fan base I've ever seen in anime. Like, very rarely have I ever seen an anime that invokes this much conversation. Like, the only one that stands to mind in more recent times since doing the channel was Mr. Love Queen's Choice. That had an explosive amount of people who were, like, very passionate about it. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't expect that from this series. I kind of expected it going into Symphogear because I had heard of the series before, and I kind of knew it had a reputation about it of being like a very well appreciated series and one that holds up over time. But I didn't realize it was this much. So yeah, thank you everyone for your support. On to Symphogear G. I've kept myself as blind as possible from anything that could possibly come up. Since the finishing of Symphogear Season 1, I have done nothing more to look into Symphogear at all. I've not done anything. I did look into fan subs. That's the only thing I did, just to make sure I could find the right fan sub version that you guys recommended. Thank you to, who was it? Blue Savant on my Discord for recommending the D-Truck subs, I believe is the name of them. D-Truck, right? So that's the version we're going to be using, and what I'll be using in for this timer format, as well as the picture-in-picture version that you guys on Patreon will be able to see. So hopefully that will work out quite well. You guys have said it's a better version for like having like color coding and stuff, so you know who's singing, especially in apparently duet songs, which are going to be a thing. I'm excited for what that could be like, because I always did wonder what would happen. I think I said this very early on when we had the Chris versus Hibiki fight for the first time. I was like, Hibiki versus Tsubasa, when they first like were about to maybe fight. I was like, what happens if they're both singing while fighting? Do they duet, or do they cut between the styles each time, when depending on who's going on the offensive and who we're focusing on? Like, I was kind of curious about that aspect of it, and we kind of got, I guess we did kind of get like not a duet, but a group song in the form of the Superb song, not the climax song that Crunchyroll calls them, but the Superb songs that I think D-Truck version is probably going to call the Superb songs from now on. So I've just got to correct my vocabulary on that. But with Hibiki, Tsubasa, and Chris doing that final Superb song, that was kind of like a group song, our first real major one. I assume they'll probably do something similar to that when we get to the finale. Like, I'm already thinking ahead for the finale and how terrible it's going to be watching weekly. Because as much as I do want to do multiple of these episodes at a time, I just don't have the schedule to do that. And if I did, I would burn through Symphogear in... Well, I could probably finish Symphogear by the summer. Well, not by the summer season, but I could finish Symphogear by around about midsummer. I could probably finish all the Symphogear like that if I really just went at it. Well, actually, if I really went at it, I could finish it this season, but I've got to pace myself, and if that means suffering through the cliffhangers of the finales of Symphogear, then so be it. But yeah, I know there's meant to be a visual jump as well here. This is meant to look a bit better. I believe Season 1 was using the Blu-ray version on Crunchyroll. This should also be the Blu-ray version, since it's the truck sub version, which should come with the Blu-ray version, since it's the fan sub. You get what I mean. So I'm excited to see that. Apparently, also, transformations might be something to keep an eye on. And beyond that, I know nothing more. I just know that, yes, everything just gets bigger and better as time goes on. That's all I know from this series, and I am excited for that. Because we saw their, what do we call it? The Symphogear, like, new outfits, where it was mostly just a different color scheme. It wasn't too much of a difference in outfits until, like, the wings and stuff come out, which was fucking awesome. And the free shots go... I loved the finale of Season 1. I absolutely loved it. So if it's just going to be more of that and just getting more visually impressive, more musically impressive, like, as you can tell, I'm excited. So how about I shut up and we actually watch the episode? How about that? That sounds good. So as per usual, these are time-based form reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, with everything from the seasonal lineup, Patreon request shows such as this, or World Trigger and Log Horizon. We also have movie reactions on there. Weathering with You, the movie, will be coming this month at some point. It'll probably be later in the month once I figure out what shows I'm dropping and where the gap will be to put that movie in. So expect it in the second half of April, if I was to guess. Hopefully not as late as I did Wolf Children, but we'll see. But here on YouTube, we do timer-based, so bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. Call it, yeah, I'll count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then I'll play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We are watching the D-Truck version, as I said. It's available on Anime Pahi. Is that how you say that website name? I have no idea. It's also available on 9anime, so I think it's the 9anime version I'm watching, just because I can't download from Anime Pahi, so I wouldn't be able to do picture-in-picture versions from that. Not very easily, anyway. So we're using the 9anime version, if you want to use that to sync up with, or just come join Patreon and see the version I'm watching anyway. You could watch with the Crunchyroll version. I'm not saying that's not possible, but I feel like some of the subtitlings, if I say something a bit different from what your subtitles say, that would explain why. So Crunchyroll does have that series available if you want to use that, and that's your only option to do it. So anyway, with all that said, let's get into the first episode of Symphogear G, The Gungnir Girl, in 3... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hang on. Whoa, hello. Why is VLC being an issue? Let's hope that works. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Starting off with music. Okay, destruction. Who's that? Is that any of our characters? I don't think so. Don't think that's any of them. Oh. Wait, which relic is that? Huh? Oh boy. That's very creepy. I love it. This is very creepy. Can't wait to unpack that backstory. Holy shit. Right, back we are. Oh, wow, music again. Interesting, our moon now has rings, huh? Okay. Here we go. Again, no conventional weapon works. Doctor there, okay. Hey, here we go. Yep. Check my something, alright. This new HQ's looking good. The intro's looking good as well. Solomon's Cane, okay. I guess we're transporting that, huh? This is incredibly risky right now. Yeah. Okay, we disclose the theory. Analyze Solomon's cane. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hibiki being Hibiki. Yes. That's our call to action. First transformation, here we go. First transformation of G. It's already different visual. Oh, wow. Oh, they went... Yep. Higher budget. Much higher budget, holy shit. Nice. Chris doesn't get one just yet. We save her for a bit later, I guess. Combo attack, okay. Makes sense. Holy shit, yes. Holy shit. Oh, damn. This is incredible. What does that say? Does that say Giga Zeppelin? Megadeth Party. Very fast, very mobile. Billion Maiden. Throwing everything at this. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Is Fine back already? I mean, God knows how many relics there are. I mean... X-Drive mode, okay. Oh boy. Is he gonna be the... Oh? Sure. Right. What else we hit him with? Okay. Decouples. Nope. Straight through it, yes. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. That's how you start an episode. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was good. Transformation complete. Heroes of the Lunar Attack, okay. There they go to your head. I mean, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's bizarre. US and Japan cooperating. I mean, that's good, but. A. Oh, nice. Well then. Yeah, no. I gotta get back into it. Honestly, the biggest thing that would help is just finding some way to have some ammunition round that would be useful against them. Even somewhat useful. But I don't know how possible that's going to be. Spasa playing a show, I guess? No, this is... This is the girl humming that same song from the first few minutes. So new character, I guess? Sacrifice. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. The doctor's gone. Oh, boy. Oh, how convenient. Hmm. Yep. I mean, how can you doubt it anymore? Mario, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Very much so. Yes. So what's the plan here then? They trying to act They're trying to activate this relic, right? If you want peace, prepare for war. Oh boy. Performing another concert experiments. Worldwide broadcast as well. Nice to see the girls again. Well, yeah. Yes. Hmm. You should be used to this by now, though. Here we go. God, the stage work in this series is amazing. They know how to utilize their concert halls. Very nice. But how about the things going on behind the scenes? I mean, that's just a cool shot. Looks so alive. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh boy. Another. I would never go to a concert again in this world. Never. What? Don't panic? What are we doing? Oh boy. Two more people to meet. What is going on? $40 is a long time. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hmm. Huh? Yeah. Gungnir? Excuse you? Excuse you? This music. It's Gungnir. What? Oh, but oh, different color scheme. The fucking music. There's two Gungnirs. It's possible to have two relics. Or she has. Huh. Was she there 2 years ago? At the incident? Oh, of course. Of course, that name's back. Gungnir girl. Wow. That's how you start off a new season, huh? Just pay attention to lyrics here. God, this music's so good. So many songs in this one episode alone. So good. There it is. In this distance, something, something, something. Ominous. Very fucking ominous. Oh boy. What did I just watch? What did I just watch? Holy shit. That was, I think I said, like, yeah, they improved per season. Did not expect that. Also, yes, 100% the fan sub was absolutely worth it just for having the color codings for Maria and Tsubasa's duet there. Perfectly. That's why you need fan subs for stuff like that, because I doubt Crunchyroll would have color coded that. Crunchyroll has done color coded subtitles more recently, but I think it's down to whoever's doing the subtitles on that day, really, because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and obviously music stuff is always iffy for subtitles in the first place, but fan subs, perfect. Wow. Black Gungnir. How is that possible then? How is that possible? Okay, let's think about options. Option 1, multiple versions of the same relic. I don't think that's likely. Unless there is a light and dark side to each relic. That would be a bit more likely. I don't think there's like an infinite number of different Gungnirs out there. More like there's a light and a dark version, as it were. I would not be surprised by that. Other possibility, she was present during the 2-year ago disaster when oh, what's her face? Gans with a K, right? Kanade, there we go. When Kanade sung her final song, it could be possible that that Miss Maria was also there at the same time. I think it's unlikely, but it's also possible she was there at the same time. I don't know if it's going to be a similar thing with Hibiki, where Hibiki has hers fused with her in that way. I think that's something unique to maybe Hibiki. Because, like they said, like Fine had been saying, like that's why she was of research worth, essentially, because that was something that she wanted to do and to prove it, and then ultimately did to herself in a way as well, so... Yeah. Could be that she was there 2 years ago, but I doubt it. But yeah, the whole world is now at hostage because they have control over the noise, which is something that Fine was able to do through... Wait, was it Solomon's Cane that was able to do that? Because I feel like we haven't mentioned Solomon's Cane before. What was it that Fine was using to control... Was that Solomon's Cane? Or am I thinking of something different? I can't remember what she was actually using to control the noise with. Maybe it was Solomon's Cane. But in that case, the Doctor was abducted or was part of the plot in order to get that. And I mean, it just seems like Solomon's Cane, I think, is the thing that allows you to control noise, if my memory is correct. If so, it's no coincidence that went missing and suddenly this attack on the concert is working. Then what was that relic they were activating? What relic there were they trying to activate? I wonder. God, one episode, and I already have so many questions, so much to look forward to, so much to want to know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, Tsubasa can't act because she can't expose herself as a Symphogear user, because if it's in Japan and it's in, like, just people that you see around you, it's easy to, like, get them to sign NDAs and stuff, but worldwide broadcast, you can't act, which is genius. And hence why Maria's tried to, last 6 months, has attained worldwide stardom to lead to this concert attack. The successors of Fine are back, as we knew they would be, because, as if we to believe Fine, basically anyone who has her ancestry And here's the Alfwaken wave. Was that what the name of it? Is it Alfswaken? Alfwaken? Something like that. Alf something. Whoever hears that essentially reincarnates as Fine, essentially. Would it be possible to have multiple of her simultaneously existing at one time if multiple are exposed to the wave? Or would it only manifest in one, but the other one would know that it manifests? Or would she just have great power in it? Like, I don't know. Maybe she's brainwashed these kids, but I'm guessing she has some involvement, and the two mysterious characters that were silhouetted probably have some involvement with the scene that we saw at the beginning, which looked like a research facility where possibly another relic was... Because was that the same relic, actually? Hang on. Because there was a relic shown in that bit, wasn't there? Yeah, it's the same relic. Yeah, it's the same relic. Okay. So I'm going to guess that's either backstory to that relic and how it got into this instance with Maria, or it's foreshadowing what's going to happen with that relic in the future with some of these characters. I think it's more likely to be backstory, since it seemed more like a backstory-esque flashback with that music. But was that Maria holding it? I don't think it necessarily was, but it's very creepy either way. I don't think it was Maria. It might have been so and so in the van with the thing. So yeah, Symphogear G. In the distance that day when the star became music. That's the full tagline. I assume it's going to be a case of that's probably going to be like the last episode title or something like that. It's going to be like Symphogear in the distance that day when the star became music will be another episode. I assume that's how they're going to do it if they're going to follow that track record of the first season. I mean, why not, right? I mean, if you've used it before, why not use the same kind of deal? Build up an identity around that idea. Oh boy. I mean, what an incredible start. The budget increase is, or at least animation quality increase, very noticeable. Transformation sequences are on point. We've got more as well to come. We've just seen Hibiki and now Maria's Dark Gungnir, Black Gungnir, whatever we're going to call this. How is there two Gungnirs? How? I mean, that relic was in... I guess that relic was shattered into pieces, hence why pieces were lodged in there. So, was it possible that they managed to get other pieces? But... And then what's the relic that they're currently experimenting on? They want out of this entire deal? I don't know. Oh, I don't know, and I love it. Oh, boy. So, yeah. I could keep going for way too long, so I'm going to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Oh, boy, Symphogear G is an entire new beast, huh? Like, I thought Symphogear Season 1 started off really damn good. But holy shit, Season 2 has blown that out. So, I can see why people say, like, Symphogear G is, like, the start of where it gets, like, super fucking good. I can see why people say that. Because apparently, like, some people, like, skip out on Season 1 after they've watched it the first time. It's like, it's good, but it's not, like, Symphogear G and onward good. So, I can kind of see why people might say that. This is just incredible. So, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments before the episode. Everyone, Symphogear fandom, I know you're fantastic on this, so I don't really think you're the problem. But anyone else, please be very mindful of spoilers, okay? I do not want to be spoiled on this series at all. I don't want to have to just stop looking at comments for this series, because you guys are so passionate about this series that I kind of want to... I don't want to lose that element of interaction with people, and if it starts getting to the point of spoilers being added, it's like, and then I don't have a choice, but I have to stop reading them, because I don't want to be spoiled on this journey. I'm loving it so far. And like I said, I've got so many questions and stuff, and I ask a lot of questions during the episode and such. I don't want to be immediately given the answers if it's going to be explained later on, right? I'm speaking my mind out loud. Like, what I'm thinking is like, how can there be two? Is it because of this, or is there a third option? It's like, I don't want you to tell me, obviously. Like, the fun is me trying to guess and trying to work it out myself and see where you're going with this, because this series has already set up, like, in the first season, they set up some really super late game stuff that I'm sure will come up I don't know if it'll come out this season. It might not come out until season 5, for example. But there's so much there, that's, you know, that I just, yeah, yeah, yeah. And that last song was that the ending song was one of Chris's songs, right? I think I'm right in saying that. Yeah, I think the ending song was Chris, and then the opening song is. Well, I don't know if that was necessarily the opening of what we got there. Did we really get a proper opening now I think about it? I guess we didn't really have an opening because we were too busy fighting literally everything. Like, goddamn. I mean, it's possible that that very solemn intro song could be our OP, but that's very solemn to have. I mean, it was a minute 30 long. It was perfectly fitting of an OP, but I don't know if that's necessarily the OP we're going to go with, but we'll see. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode. This might not be the time slot it ends up every week. I'm still trying to decide it. It might not be Fridays. It might end up being on it might be this or Thursday. I'm gonna think about it for a minute, but it will either be today or Thursdays is when this will end up being. I don't want to move it to Saturdays because Saturdays is getting a little busy already. So, and it'll be around about then this time next week. So look forward to that, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 light you can find on the channel. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.